To formally extend our warm welcome to the distinguished dignitaries of the evening, may I request our respected Secretary, Sri T. Upendra Reddy Sir, to kindly present a bouquet to our chief guest and guest of honor. May I also request our Chairman Sir to join. A very pleasant and auspicious evening to one and all, respected chief guest, esteemed guest of honor, distinguished dignitaries on and off the days, reverend members of management, accomplished faculty, proud parents, invited guests, and above all, our exceptional graduating students. It is with profound joy and immense pleasure that I welcome you all to the 24th Graduation Day ceremony of Vardhaman College of Engineering. Today marks far more than culmination of an academic pursuit. It signifies the celebration, perseverance, intellectual growth, aspiration, resilience, transformation. Graduation is not merely conferment of a degree, it is a recognition of years of relentless dedication, scholarly excellence, and personal evolution. Dear graduates, each one of you has traversed a remarkable journey enriched with learning, innovation, challenge, accomplishments, and self-discovery. Through rigorous academic engagements and invaluable experiences beyond classroom, you have emerged as confident individuals prepared to contribute meaningfully to the society and nation. As you stand at the threshold of the beginning, may you continue to uphold the ideals of integrity, compassion, innovation, lifelong learning. The world today seeks not merely skilled professionals, but visionary thinkers, responsible citizens, capable of shaping a progressive and human future. This proud occasion is equally a tribute to the unwavering encouragement and sacrifices of your parents, mentors, teachers, and well-wishers who have steadfastly guided and supported you throughout this transformative journey. On behalf of Vardhaman College of Engineering, I, Fatima Farheen, Assistant Professor English, extend my heartfelt greetings and warmest welcome to every individual gathered here this evening. May your aspirations soar high, your purpose remain steadfast, and your journey ahead illuminated with success, wisdom, and fulfillment. To invoke the auspicious beginning and symbolical illuminate this momentous occasion, we now invite the dignitaries on the days, accompanied by our management members, to come forward for the light of lamp lighting ceremony. I also request our faculty to assist them with the same. One topper. One more. Boys also. Come. Please come.
One boy and one girl. Sir, start. Mostly girls. Mostly girls, yes, sir. That goes without saying. No, please, sir. Sir, near over the hands.
To invoke auspicious beginnings and symbolically illuminate this momentous occasion, we embark upon this memorable celebration. Let us seek the divine blessings of Almighty through a soulful prayer invocation by Vanilla.
सरस्वती सकलकलामयि सरस्वती सकलकलामयि सरसिजासनसति नमस्ते सरस्वती सकलकलामय सरसिजासनसति नमस्ते सरस्वती वरवीणाधरी वरवीणाधरि वाणी शारद वरवीणाधरि वाणी शारद दरहरितपदन करुणा सदना सरस्वती सकलकलामयि सरसिजा तनसति नमस्ते सरस्वती.
Kindly occupy your seat. To formally inaugurate the 24th Graduation Day celebrations, it gives me immense pleasure to invite our esteemed principal, Professor J.V.R. Ravindra Garu, a distinguished academician, visionary leader, and a guiding force of Vardhaman College of Engineering, to deliver the welcome address.
Distinguished Chief Guest Satish Reddy Garu, Honorable Guest of Honor Jayaprakash Narayan Garu, Honorable Chairman of this college Vijayendra Reddy Sir, Secretary Upendra Reddy Garu, Treasurer Prabhakar Reddy Sir, and members of governing body, distinguished guests, and most importantly, my dear graduating students. A warm welcome to all of you. And I think you still remember your first day. Now you're graduating, the 4 years just gone. So I'm pretty sure that you have most memorable moments in this institute, classwork, projects, seminars, whatever it is. But I just would like to say a couple of points, what actually is student life and what kind of life that you have once you graduate out of the institute. I don't know how many of you read Upanishads, but there is one Upanishad, Taittiriya Upanishad, there is one stanza which always, inspires me. Satyam vada dharmanchara swa adhyayana pramadaha. It means that say always truth, Satyam vada, that we know we have to say always truth. But dharmanchara, there is no English equivalent word for dharma. Even you look at the, very good books in the Sanskrit, they just write dharma because there is no equivalent word for dharma there. Probably an equivalent word that you can bring it for dharma is ethics. So that dharmam chara, that means that it varies every minute, it changes every minute, but truth will never change. This is where most of our lives will become miserable. We understand the truth, but we never understand what is dharma. That means what I have to do once I go out of this institute. And swa adhyayana pramadaha, that means that life is a continuous learning. And if you stop learning, probably you cannot really go forward. Whatever that we have taught in the last 4 years, most probably maximum that would give you the BTech certificate, but the life teaches in a very different way. The way it teaches, probably, every day is going to be a challenging life to you, but that doesn't mean that you have to give up. You have to face, embrace your challenges, go forward, and forward thinking, plan well. You need not motivate. Nobody can motivate you, but you have to be very, 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 very disciplined when you go to the system. When you are a student, probably discipline comes at the second point or third point, but when you are working for a system, because they are paying you, you have to be more disciplined than what actually you are. So remember always the institute, and never think that what institute has given to you, the motherland, whatever, your parents, they don't give you anything, but whatever that they have given you that you never know, but try to give a lot of things to the society, because now you are more and more responsible engineers. Understand that, and we wish you all the best. And anytime in your life, the gates of Vardhaman will always be open to you, and we are ready to help you till our last breath. Thank you. Good luck. God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for setting a tone of this momentous occasion. May I request Professor J.V.R. Ravindra, sir, to kindly come forward and declare the graduation day ceremony open.
Now I formally declare that the 24th Graduation day ceremony is open.
Thank you, sir. A visionary leader whose unwavering commitment to excellence and innovation has paved the way for countless students to realize their full potential. His profound wisdom and steadfast guidance has been the cornerstone of this institution. It is none other than our Honorable Chairman, Dr. T. Vijayendra Reddy, sir. Kindly take over. Thank you.
Respected Chief Guest Satish Reddy garu, Guest of Honor Jayaprakash Narayan garu. Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming. Principal, sir, my brothers, deans, professors, HODs, and my dear students, boys and girls. అయిపోయిందా 4 years అయిపోయింది ఇట్లా రైట్ ఏం జరిగింది ఏమైంది తెలియదు నాన్న కష్టపడ్డాడు ఇక్కడ థ్యాంక్స్ బై చాయిస్ మీరు జాయిన్ అయ్యారో నాకు తెలియదు పేరెంట్స్ ప్రెజర్ ఐల్ జస్ట్ టేక్ 2 minutes సార్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఎలిజిబుల్ టు స్టాండ్ టాక్ ఇన్ ఫ్రంట్ ఆఫ్ ద 2 stalwarts బట్ ఐల్ టేక్ 2 minutes ఆఫ్ టైం పేరెంట్స్ కష్టపడి ఈ కాలేజ్లో జాయిన్ చేశారు బై చాయిస్ ఎంతమంది ఇంజనీర్ కావాలనుకున్నారు కానీ బట్ పేరెంట్స్ ప్రెషర్ తోటి యూ గైస్ హెవ్ జాయిన్ బికాస్ ఐఎమ్ స్పీకింగ్ ఇన్ తెలుగు సో దట్ పేరెంట్స్ విల్ అండర్స్టాండ్ గైస్ ఐల్ టెల్ యూ వీ ఆల్ వర్క్ ఆన్ డెడ్ లైన్స్ నెక్స్ట్ మంత్ సెప్టెంబర్ ఎగ్జామ్ ఉందంటే ఇప్పుడు బ్రెయిన్ పనిచేస్తుంది సో వీ ఆల్ వర్క్ ఆన్ డెడ్ లైన్స్ ఐమ్ రైట్ దట్స్ అవర్ సిస్టమ్ ఇస్ బిల్ట్ సో సిన్స్ చైల్డ్హుడ్ మనకి ఎగ్జామ్స్ డెడ్ లైన్సే మనకు దట్స్ వెన్ యూ స్టార్ట్ వర్కింగ్ Guys, you need to understand you have created that kind of a system in your brain because of the nervous system. Not that you don't have a motivation. You have a motivation. మీకు ఒకటి చిచ్చి మోటివేషన్ లేని ఇంత దూరం రారు కదా పాస్ అయ్యారు కదా గైస్ వన్ థింగ్ ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు టెల్ యూ ఇస్ ఇక్కడి నుంచి లైఫ్ ఫ్రమ్ నౌ ఆన్వర్డ్స్ ఇట్స్ టోటలీ డిఫరెంట్ యూ నీడ్ టు సిట్ టాక్ టు యువర్ బ్రెయిన్ వాట్ యూ వాంట్ ఆల్ దీస్ డేస్ యూ డిడ్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ మామ్ అండ్ డాడ్ బట్ నౌ the world is open. You guys, the choice is only you have to decide. You write your book. You are the architecture of your own life. అది ఎలా అనేది నువ్వు సువర్ణాక్షరాలతో ఒక 1 month తీసుకో టాక్ టు యువర్ బ్రెయిన్ ఆ నర్వస్ సిస్టంలో కొన్ని వైరింగ్లు తప్పు ఉంటాయి చూడు నథింగ్ ఇస్ రాంగ్ ఇన్ యువర్ బాడీ యువర్ బ్రెయిన్ ఇస్ ఆల్సో రైట్ బట్ ద నర్వస్ సిస్టమ్ వైర్స్ యూ నీడ్ టు వర్క్ ఆన్ దట్ వైరింగ్ సిస్టమ్ దెన్ ఓన్లీ యువర్ లైఫ్ కెన్ మేక్ ఎ డిఫరెన్స్ గైస్ I know a lot of people go for higher studies. Then I think 1,005 offers are there to my knowledge. Highest package is 55 lakhs. The average is I think 6.75 lakh. Guys, I'm telling you, seriously I'm telling you, there are better things outside in this world. My friends, so my life was always there. But please, don't be a job seeker. Be a job creator. Finally, I want to say is, పేరెంట్స్ని ప్రేమించండి దయచేసి వాళ్ళకి రెస్పెక్ట్ ఇవ్వండి మీ లైఫ్లో మీరు ఎంతైనా గివ్ సమ్ టైమ్ సో విత్ దిస్ ఐ క్లోజ్ మై స్టేట్మెంట్ థ్యాంక్ యూ వన్ అండ్ ఆల్
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your wonderful inputs. Now, may I take the privilege of introducing our chief guest, Dr. Satish Reddy. Dr. G. Satish Reddy is one of the India's most eminent aerospace scientist and a visionary architect of the nation's defense technology advancement. He has served with extraordinary distinction as chairman of Defense Research and Development Organization, secretary of Department of Defense Research and Development. Over the course of an illustrious career spanning nearly 4 decades, he has played a transformative role strengthening India's indigenous defense capabilities through pioneering advancements in the missile systems, aerospace engineering, avionics, navigation technologies, and strategic defense programs. There are many things to the credit. And now may I warmly welcome our chief guest to kindly come forward and take the dais.
Namaskar. The Honorable Guest of Honor, Sri Jayaprakash Narayan garu, the Chairman of the Vardhaman College of Institutions, Sri Vijayendra garu, Dr. Vijayendra garu, Principal of the College, Dr. Ravindra garu, the members of the governing body, the faculty, deans, the parents of the students who are present here, and all the graduating students from this college who are present here. My namaskar to all of you and best wishes to the students and very good evening to all of you. At the outset, let me congratulate all of you who are graduating from this college, Vardhaman College, which has earned its own name in the engineering colleges which are present in the state of Telangana, having its name, having its standards, and maintaining its NRF ranks, which is in the 150 to 200 bracket, and having varieties of bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, and producing a lot of them. We just heard from the chairman the type of placements what you have got, the highest package what you have got from this college, and the average package what has been there. That shows how good is this college. I've been hearing about this because having lived here in Hyderabad almost last 40 years, I am generally aware of the various colleges in and around Hyderabad and in this place. I've been hearing always a good things about Vardhaman College and its standards and its improvement year on year, year on year. I also find that the campus is very nice, and I like to say that this in the colleges wherever I have gone, I can definitely say this is one of the best auditoriums what have come here in all the way it is presented and whatnot and everything. Very good. That shows that the importance given by the management to all the places and whatnot and all that. Probably I'm sure that the laboratories are also equipped well. And the faculty, I heard from the chairman that they're all long-standing faculty who have been there here for more than 15 years, 20 years and all that. That means there is a bonding between the management, the faculty, and the students also. That's one of the essential things today what we need to have. Friends, today, the landscape of the education and the technologies and the engineering of the country is completely changing today. See, look at in the last about 10 to 15 years, the way the things have changed. We have so many institutions which have come up in the college, in the country. We have more than 1,000 universities in the country today. We had only 5 IITs earlier. Now we have IIT in each and every state. We have IIM in each and every state. We have NIT in each and every state. We have a central university in each and every state. We have AIMS, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, in every state. There is a complete landscape change in the thing. Now today, the number of students who are pursuing higher education in the country are about 4.38 crore students are pursuing in this country, which is more than the population of many countries. That much you have the strength of the students today. If you look at the engineering students, we have every year 1.5 million engineers are coming out of the colleges. 1.5 million engineers. You look at about 25 years back, or maybe 25 years back, for those minimum colleges what were there in this country, about 25 years back, it used to be getting very difficult to get placements and all that. Today, it is completely changed. Most of the people who are graduating, almost 90% of the students, in spite of AI coming into a big way and so many other things, are getting placed today. That's the change what has come. There's a tremendous change. And if you look at, there is a change in the students who are coming out of our primary institutes like IITs. If you look about 25 years back, almost about 85% of the students who are coming from our IIT graduation, they were all going abroad. Now today, the latest stats say that more than 75% of the graduates from our IITs are staying back here in the country. This is a huge change which has come. They are all trying to work here in the country. And earlier, if you look at it, a young student who is coming out of the college to have his own industry or entrepreneur to become an entrepreneur and all that, it used to be a very difficult task, or used to be a courageous task, because a lot of things were required, a lot of change. In that, you need money for establishing the company, you need the product, and the product's marketing should be there. This all used to be a big game. And those days, most of the people, they go to the bigger industries, like what you see in Hyderabad, BHEL, BEL, HAL, or DRDO and all that. You go to them, you ask for what is required by them, a component or a part, and then establish a unit next to it, which are called ancillary units. And then these ancillary units supply to these bigger industries like what I said now. That was the situation. Even that, people who had a background, who had financial background, or the people who had courage used to come and do it. That was the situation. Today the situation has completely changed. Almost every institution in the country, now you look at the engineering colleges, you have director R&D. It never used to be there in our days. They get projects. They get projects from ISRO, they get projects from DRDO, they get projects from DST and work on those things. Every institution, good institution, has an incubation center where you incubate the youngsters who are coming out with new ideas. And lots of support is there. The faculty is supporting, the government is supporting. Even outside the education institutions, you have institutions like T-Hub, T-Works and whatnot and all that. You are able to go there. What you require is an idea. What you require is an innovation coming out of your mind. And that is what it is. And this has spread like anything today in the country. If you look at 2016, this country had just 458 startups. Just 458 startups. And today you look at it, there are more than 2.35 lakh startups in that country and providing employment to more than 20 lakhs people. And 90% of these startups are by youngsters, which are for the age of 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, like that. This is the change. And these youngsters who are coming out with these startups, there is a clear vision in their mind that I want to come out with an innovation which is not existing in this world today. Globally, it is not existing. Whatever I am coming out, let me have a globally competitive idea. So what a change. What we were having an ancillary mindset 25, 30 years back to a globally competitive mindset has come. So our youngsters are shining like anything today. There are many schemes which are coming in the government of India which are supporting. I'll tell you an example in the Ministry of Defense itself. You have some scheme called, I don't know whether you heard something called IDEX, which promotes innovations for the defense. IDEX comes out with challenges, and challenges are thrown, and the people come out with their innovations, innovative ideas. You evaluate them. The IDEX supports, without any bank guarantees or without anything, 25 crore rupees for each and every startup or each and every innovation, whatever you are coming out. And there are more than 550 people who have won these challenges and then participating in the defense process. And it is in such a way that the moment you win a IDEX challenge and the funding comes from the government, and the moment you make a product, automatically the armed forces take your product and move ahead. That means you have an industry, you have a production line, and then you are continuing with that orders is established. Similarly, one more scheme in DRDO, you people, whether you heard it or not, something called Technology Development Funding. There is something called Dare to Dream. Dr. Kalam used to say that dream, dream, dream. Dream that I come out with the best idea in the world. Dream that I become the best engineer in the world. Dream that I become the best doctor in the world. Or dream that I come out with the best product in the world. Taking that cue, Dare to Dream scheme is there, which actually converts any development idea, design and development idea, or a technology development idea, wherein every individual or a startup or an incubation center, even if you don't have anything, if you are through an incubation center, you can get 50 crore rupees funding. 50 crore rupees. And there are more than about 130 have been given such people now, and every year, every day, the challenges go on. Or you don't have to look for a challenge. You come out with your own idea and then send it, and it will be evaluated and does it. So much. And this is what is transforming today. And the people who have come out with ideas are flourishing like anything. I'll just give you a couple of examples how youngsters of 25, 26 years old, people are less than that I'm doing. There is a boy called Suhas Gopinath in Bangalore. He started a company at the age of 11 years. His mother was scolding him like anything. Why a small middle class family? Why you want to start a company? That the boy, by the age he attained 16, he became a Fortune 500 company. And now today, he is a leading cybersecurity company in the country working with all the Government of India agencies. This is one thing. DRDO, we had an employee in technical officer, not even a scientist. His son Anirudh, he started a company called Digantara. Imagine, you can see the names in the website also. They are working on space-based space surveillance. One of its fine technologies, what you talk in the world. And the first order to this company not came from any of the agencies in the Government of India. It came from American Air Force. American Air Force came to the Digantara. And you see this boy, Mukesh Ambani called him. He wanted to have an understanding and he gave him time of 15 minutes. When he went there, listening to him, he spent 1.5 hours. And then, end of that, he has put in 350 crores in this company, and the valuation of the company is about 2,000 crores. The bachelors, people who are 25, 26 year people having about 2,000 crores. This is the type of evaluation. There is another boy whom I used to mentor, called Rohan Ganapati, working on propulsion systems, and he has burned his hand at the age of second year BTech. And the third year BTech, he came to me saying that, I will develop a drone, you give me a funding. That time I gave about 9 years back, I gave about 7 lakh rupees. He came out with a drone of 70 kilometers within about 6 months. And that boy has come out with a propulsion technology, which is electric propulsion for the satellites, plasma-based propulsion for the satellites. This is the propulsion technology which has developed, launched 2 satellites through Elon Musk's SpaceX, and they're all in the space. And the technology makes today, normally in the space, you talk about satellites at low Earth orbit of 600 kilometers, 500 kilometers and above. This man, what he has developed this satellite, it can be at 200, 250 kilometers altitude itself. First of its kind. World has not seen. And then the people from France, Japan, US, they're all behind this boy in the company called Bellatrix and flourishing like anything. Again, the company valuation is somewhere around 1,000 crores or so. 26, 25 years old boys or 27 years old boys. This is how world is recognizing the Indian talent like anything. Most of the deep tech startups here in the country, they're getting funding from within the country, outside the country in a big way. So many outside funding agencies have come and they're working in here. And many of the areas are dominated by the youngsters today, even in the defense area. Look at the drones. Today we have more than about 600 companies in the country. And 90% of them are by youngsters who have come out from the colleges and all that. And they're working for the defense. Today in the defense and aerospace field, we have more than at least 3,000 to 4,000 startups working in this area. So many systems have been developed. In Operation Sindoor, what we had, the conflict with Pakistan, the way what we had, in that the participation of these startups also was in a big way. So many things. The way India has shown its capability in that war with the indigenous weapons, that is the first time actually the war, Operation Sindoor is a completely different war what we had. This Operation Sindoor is fought with Atmanirbharta, is fought with indigenous weapons, and we made it contactless warfare. It is a complete air warfare. You could attack the targets pinpointedly, each and every terrorist camp or air force stations or runways or the bunkers, so accurately you could hit it. And then your drones have done wonderful jobs. And then Pakistan, which has sent so many things from the other side, whether it is aircrafts or bombs or missiles or drones, Or we could stop it in the midair. And many technologies in this have come from our youngsters. And many of the youngsters, even during the operation, they went into the forward areas. They were assisting our armed forces. And that is how Operation Sindoor has become so successful. And then India has shown its power of air defense to the world. Now India, particularly having come from defense, I like to say that today India is standing very tall. In many areas, we have become self-reliant with our own technologies developed indigenously, homegrown technologies today. We have become self-reliant in the areas of missiles, radars, sonars, torpedoes, electronic warfare systems, HAVAC systems, airborne early warning systems, tanks, guns, armored vehicles, ships, aircraft carriers, aircrafts. So many things we are able to develop in the country and standing as tall. Some things which we have developed are known in the world has got such a things. Let's say you take a gun. We have developed a gun in the country which is called ATAX, 155 artillery gun. We didn't have a gun at all earlier. We were importing. You all would have heard something called Bofors gun and all that. But this gun what we have made now, that gun stands tall in the world, having the world's longest range gun in India. Nowhere else in the world such a gun is there. Only India has got the world's longest range gun. Day before yesterday, in Armenia, Republic Day, in the Republic Day parade, there were Indian-made 3 items were there in the parade. Akash missile, Pinaka rocket, and our ATAX gun. All 3 were there in the Armenia parade. So such is the thing. The exports are going up. Whether the startups or the companies what we are making, the technologies what we are making, India is exporting in a big way. India used to be the largest importers of defense equipment. And today if you look at it, we are exporting. Last year, 2024-25 financial year, we exported 23,666 crores worth of equipment. In 1 year, that has become 39,000 crores worth of equipment we have exported. And in no time we are going to be exporting more than 70,000, 75,000 crores worth of equipment. So we are turned around from largest importer to largest exporter. And a lot role in this played by, again, youngsters in a big way coming out with so many technologies, new technologies in a big way. This is the difference. And the indigenous content is improving day by day. In 2014 and in the year 2014, in our armed forces, the indigenous content was just 30%. Whereas today, that has crossed 65% indigenous content in the country today. More than 65%. This is the way the things are changing. If you look at last year, out of the 1.75 lakh crores capital budget, indigenously produced equipment was 1.58 lakh crores worth of indigenous equipment was produced. This is the change what is happening. And our academic institutes are now competing in the world. You look at our 20 years back, we had only maybe 2 or 3 institutes which are standing in the global rankings of 500. Whereas today, many have come up in the country. Many have come. And 2 institutions are very close to in the first 100, 108 and 111. This is the ranking. Soon, probably next year or next to next year, we will join in the first 100 bracket. Looking at this, you see the condition today. The best universities, the best institutions in the country, in the globe, they are all coming to establish their campuses here in this country. Many in the first 100 rankings have come here, taken the government of India permissions. There are more than 16 such universities, institutions, which have already taken permissions, and a couple of them are starting the campuses during this academic year itself. So people don't have to go abroad. So the first 100 ranking, global institutions are coming to India. And some of them, I heard this month or next month, they are meeting the Chief Minister of Telangana and trying to have institutions in the Hyderabad also. There are many things which are coming in Gurgaon, Bombay, Bangalore, Chennai and all that, and all the places they are coming. So whatever we think, the world's best institutions, they are all coming to India. They are trying to attract, they are trying to have the talent, Indian talent from here itself. So the opportunities are plenty. The many mechanisms have come. It is all that you think. You think big. That is what Dr. Kalam said. Don't be thinking that I want to be just one step ahead. Think very big and attempt for it. work for it with sincerity, commitment, and dedication, you will shine. You will also become a CEO of a Microsoft, or you will also become a CEO of Google, and that sort of a game, that sort of a wish you should have, goal you should have, and work towards it. And that is how you will get a name to you. Vardhaman College of Engineering will get a name, or your town you will get a name, or the country gets a name. That's all individual what he thinks, how he comes up. So I wish that people who are graduating today from Vardhaman College of Engineering will have this thought process, will come out with innovations, and where world recognizes you, and then Vardhaman College of Engineering calls you here and felicitate you for your achievement. That is what I wish. I wish the Vardhaman College of Engineering improves its rankings and comes closer to the first 100 ranking, and you people will do wonderful jobs making the country proud, making the country stand tall in the world. Jai Hind, Namaskar.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your invaluable insights and vision. Your words illuminated the path of technology and innovation. We are profoundly honored with your gracious presence. Thank you so much. Now, may I introduce our guest of honor, Dr. Jayaprakash Narayana Garu, former IAS officer, eminent public policy thinker, social reformer, and founder of Lok Sabha Party and Foundation for Democratic Reforms. Sir has served Indian Administrative Services with exceptional distinct for 16 years and held several key positions in governance, including services as the Chief Secretary of Chief Minister of erstwhile state of Andhra Pradesh. He currently serves as General Secretary of Foundation for Democratic Policy, a highly respected non-partisan research and advocacy institution working tirelessly towards the governance and electoral reforms informed by his uniquely diverse administrative experience. We are deeply privileged to have him amidst us today and making this occasion more memorable. May I now respectfully invite Dr. Jayaprakash Narayana Garu to kindly come forward.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. ముందుగా ఈవేళ పట్టభద్రులైనటువంటి విద్యార్థుల్ని అధ్యాపక వర్గాన్ని, మీ ప్రిన్సిపల్ గారిని, ఇతర అధ్యాపక బృందాన్ని, ఈ కళాశాల పాలక వర్గాన్ని అందరినీ మించి మీకోసం వాళ్ళ జీవిత సర్వస్వాన్ని త్యాగం చేయడానికి సిద్ధపడి పొదుపు చేసి తిన్నా తినకపోయినా కూడా పిల్లల భవిష్యత్తు ముఖ్యమని చెప్పి నిరంతరం మీకోసం పరితపించి ఈవేళ మీరు విజయాన్ని చూసి ఆనందిస్తున్నటువంటి ఆ తల్లిదండ్రుల్ని మనసారా అభినందిస్తున్నాను. మనకి సతీష్ గారు చెప్పారు 3,40,00,000 మంది ఉన్నత విద్యలో ఉన్నారు, 15 లక్షల మంది ఇంజనీరింగ్ పట్టభద్రులు అవుతున్నారు ప్రతి సంవత్సరం. కళాశాలలు ఉన్నా కూడా మంచి ప్రమాణాలు ఉన్నాయి, ఈ పిల్లల భవిష్యత్తు బాగుంటుంది, నైపుణ్యాన్ని పొందారు, సంపద సృష్టిస్తారు, సమాజాన్ని పనికొస్తారన్న సంస్థలు ఎక్కువ లేవు. అలాంటి సంస్థల్లో వర్ధమాన్ కళాశాల ఒకటి. అందుకు మిమ్మల్ని ప్రత్యేకంగా అభినందిస్తున్నాను. సతీష్ గారు చెప్పినప్పుడు ప్రతి రాష్ట్రంలో ఒక ఐఐటి ఏర్పాటు చేసాం, ఎన్ఐటి ఏర్పాటు చేసాం. అది మనకి బలం ఓ పక్కన, ఒక రకంగా మన బలహీనతకి చిహ్నం. కళాశాలన్నీ బాగున్నాయన్న నమ్మకం అంటే ప్రతి రాష్ట్రంలో ఐఐటి కావాలని మనకు అంత గొడవ ఉండేది కాదు. ఏ యూనివర్సిటీకి వెళ్ళినా, ఏ ఉన్నత విద్యా సంస్థకి వెళ్ళినా మంచి ప్రమాణాలు విద్య వస్తుంది, నైపుణ్యం వస్తుందని చెప్పినట్లయితే ప్రతి చోట ఎన్ఐటి అక్కర్లేదు. అంచేత మనం అత్యున్నత ప్రమాణాలు బ్రహ్మాండంగా చేస్తున్నాం, సరాసరితాలు తగ్గిస్తున్నాం. ఈ దేశంలో ఉన్నత విద్యలో పాఠశాల విద్యతో సవాలటువంటి పెద్ద సవాలు అది. నేను దానిలోకి వెళ్ళను, మీరు ఒక ఆనందమైన సమయంలో ఉన్నారు. కష్టపడి ఇన్నేళ్ల పాటు స్కూళ్ళలో చదువుకొని, ఆ 2 ఏళ్ల పాటు ఎంసెట్ కోసం అని చెప్పని పరితపించి, ఆ రాపిడికి గురై ర్యాంకు సంపాదించి అనుకున్నటువంటి కోర్సులో చేరి ఓ మంచి కళాశాలలో మంచి ప్రమాణాల విద్యను పొంది ఈవేళ ప్రపంచంలోకి వస్తున్నారు. ఒక మారుతున్న కాలంలో మీరు ఉన్నారు. ప్రపంచ చరిత్రలో ఇంత సర్వేగంగా మారుతున్న కాలం మరొకట్లేదు. కొందరు ఏం చెప్తున్నారంటే వచ్చే 20 ఏళ్ల తర్వాత మీరంతా చేయబోయే ఉద్యోగాలు వాటిలో 70% ఇంకా సృష్టించబడలేదు. The world is changing so fast. The technological obsolescence is so dramatic that the kind of jobs that you're going to do, 70% have not been created yet. What you're going to do in 20 years' time. The world never saw such breathtaking change. So the principal said very rightly, Ravindra garu, ఈ పట్టా వల్ల మనకేం పెద్ద ప్రయోజనం లేదు. కొంత నేర్చుకున్నాం, కానీ నేర్చుకున్నాం. రోజు నేర్చుకునేదంతా రేపటి నుంచి. హౌ డు అడాప్ట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ టు ద ఎమర్జింగ్ టెక్నాలజీస్. చాలామంది ఏం చెప్తున్నారు, ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ కారణంగా ఉపాధి పోతుందేమో అని చెప్పాను. జస్ట్ నౌ ఐ వాజ్ రీడింగ్ ఏ పేపర్ produced by Wharton Business School that economies could actually collapse. It's a little alarming, perhaps a little hyperbole, but there is a real danger of jobs being lost significantly in certain sectors. So the world is changing super fast. Unless you adapt to the new technologies and become productive merely because you have a degree from a fine college, does not mean much at all. That probably is the most important thing today. But remember, whatever you do, whatever happens, engineering is at the center of everything. Some 2,300 years ago, Archimedes, do you still remember Archimedes? Somewhere in 7th or 8th grade, you must have read Laws of Flotation, etc. Archimedes, at that time, regarded as the greatest mathematician of his life. It was his time. He was asked by somebody in an audience like this, Master, can you move the planet Earth? He said, of course I can. They all thought it was a mad fellow, because in those days, anybody particularly intelligent was regarded as insane. Even today, there is some suspicion. A person with exceptional intelligence is regarded as somewhat insane. In those days, it was a certainty. He said, no, I'm not insane. I can and I will move planet Earth. Give me a long enough lever and give me a place to stand upon. As students of physics and engineering, you all know it's true. All engineering is leverage. How do you solve seemingly extraordinary problems with limited resources? That's the challenge of engineering. Take today's world, the Strait of Hormuz, దాన్ని దిగ్బంధనం చేయడంతో ఇరాన్ మనందరికీ తలప్రాణం తోక్కొచ్చింది. ఒక రకంగా 10-15 ఏళ్ళుగా ఆర్థిక క్రమశిక్షణ పాటించకపోయినట్లయితే ఈ దేశంలో, ప్రపంచము మన దేశం కూడా కొంతమేర కన్నా ఈ ఆయిల్ మీద ఆధారపడే తత్వం నుంచి బయటపడే టెక్నాలజీని కాస్త ప్రోత్సహించకపోతే మరింత ఇరుగున పడేవాళ్ళు. బట్ వీ హ్యావ్ మాన్యుమెంటల్ ఛాలెంజ్. దట్ ఛాలెంజ్ ఇస్ అన్ ఆపర్చునిటీ. That challenge is a great opportunity. Our transport system alone, our diesel and petrol alone, are consuming 180 million tons of oil. 180 million tons of oil. The import bill is, in the normal year, like last year, was about $100 billion of that component of oil alone. At current prices, it will be close to $200 billion, $180 to $200 billion. All of India's trade deficit is equal to our oil import bill. It's as simple as that. It's a challenge and an opportunity for all engineers of the country and the policy planners, administrators, and politicians. We must make it a war cry. We must make it a fundamental goal. Do whatever it takes to transition from liquid fuel-based transport systems, diesel and petrol, to electric transport system. We have the technology, we have the economies, we just have to put things together. From charging infrastructure to policies to manufacturing to regulation to a whole lot of things. Within 10 years, our oil imports will become practically nil, very low. We can achieve that. 30 years ago, that would not have been possible. We could not have said We knew the problem, but we had no solution. But we have the solution today. Can we as a country make it happen? We can improve our public transport system dramatically to ease congestion and to reduce this liquid fuel consumption, or even electricity consumption for that matter. Dr. Satish Reddy and I, we have taken probably an hour or so to travel from the city. We can say Patna station, Satish Garu, now 1 hour button. In the same city. We could compress the travel time if only the transport systems are managed better. World over, all big cities, they manage them very well. Take London. London has only 28 vehicles for 100 people. 28. Take Hyderabad, we have 67 to 68. It will be soon 100 by the year 2030. We have more vehicles per capita than London, New York, Shanghai, Tokyo, Singapore, or any city which is sensible. It's not a badge of honor. It's because we manage our systems really badly. It's an engineering problem, just as it's a policy problem. There's enormous opportunity. What appears to somebody as a crisis is an opportunity for somebody innovative, thoughtful, creative, entrepreneurial. That's what Dr. Reddy was trying to tell you. Take, for instance, agriculture. India is home to 11% of the world's cropland. 11%. Our land mass is only 2.5% of the global land mass, but our agricultural land, cropland, is 11% of the world's cropland. We have plenty of sunshine. Sun has been, throughout history, the source of all energy on planet Earth except the nuclear material. If only we promote energy plantation in a small part of this land, very sensibly, and convert that into fuel that can be utilized. With just about 1 million hectares of land being deployed this way, we can save 20 million tons of import of LPG or oil. For a confused mind, everything is a problem. For an educated, innovative mind, everything is an opportunity. It's your choice. Will you consider these opportunities and then rise to this challenge that Dr. Reddy posed and become a part of the solution? Or will you see the confusion all around and settle down for some degree of security and comfort without innovation and growth? It's a challenge each of us have to make personal. Let me just cite one example. I'm excited about that, for instance. There is a material called phenyl methyl pentane, PMP. A certain isomer of that can be spread into very thin sheets, 20 microns thickness. You can embed very thin glass cylinders in that, within the 20 micron space. With that technology, if you actually spread this film on all our buildings and all our dwellings, without a unit of power being consumed, without any electricity or energy consumption, it can bring down the ambient temperature indoors by 15 degrees Celsius, because it absorbs all the ambient heat and then emits infrared radiation that penetrates into deep space, not reflected back onto planet Earth. Exciting things are happening in the world. Extraordinary things are happening in the world because of bright young people like you who are transforming the way we look at things. Be a part of that. Be excited. Be excited. But continue to grow. Because your future will be much better than the past generations' lives. The world is moving so fast, so great. You know, during the Industrial Revolution, the period what we call revolution between 1760 and 1840, it witnessed about 1 to 2% growth rate in Britain. Just 1 to 2%. We call it a revolution because for the first time in human history, in about 10 to 12,000 years, of stagnation. Agriculture meant stagnation. This year, for instance, we're all saying, my God, monsoon rainfall, what will happen? 10% deficit. Will we be able to produce adequate food security? Today, we're much better off as humanity. But in the early era, if rains failed, crops failed. If crops failed, people starved to death. If there's pest and pestilence, you have no control. People died. And therefore, for 10,000 years, global economy was stagnant. But Industrial Revolution guaranteed that no matter what happened to the other gods, there is a continuous growth, though 1 to 2%, but that means in about 50 years' time, or 40 years' time, you are doubling the wealth of the society. That was extraordinary for that age. Today, if our growth rate comes down from 7-8% to, let's say, 5%, we say, my God, it's a disaster. That's the kind of age in which we live. The world is going to get better and better. Of course, there are going to be challenges. But we have the capacity. We have the technology. We have the resources. All that matters is, do we have the will? Do we acquire the skill? I ask of you, don't be content with the skills you acquired. Keep on acquiring skills. Don't be content with what we accomplished. Have the will to challenge the status quo, to fight it, make things better. This optimism is vital. And this is grounded in reality because the world is changing fast and the world is changing for the better. India is changing fast and changing for the better. Of course, there are challenges. Of course, there are problems. The problem I mentioned, for instance, that 70-80% of the kids are not getting meaningful education but only pieces of paper and certificates is a challenge. We have to address that. But we have the capacity to address those things. So let me conclude with just 2 broad points. 1, please do not think that the government job is a solution or government is always the answer. I feel deeply distressed when I see bright young graduates of universities, engineering colleges, and medical graduates, and IITs and ITs. Tens of thousands of them, hundreds of thousands of them, thinking that entering government is the greatest thing. It's the great pinnacle of achievement. And spending years and years of their time, if you really are passionate about public service, it's a good thing. We need good people, genuinely committed people, competent people, public-spirited people to enter the government. But if we think that's a glamorous thing, that's a source of power and feudal patronage, and therefore you give up years and years of time to go to coaching institutions, 5 years, 6 years, hope that somehow you get a job after 5 years. After all, statistically, take the UPSC. 15 lakh kids apply. 10 lakh kids take the examination. Only about 700-800 get into services. Only about 80 to 100 get into IAS. Statistically, you understand numbers. Statistically, only 1 in 1,000 or 1 in 1,200 get a chance. Only 1 in 10,000 or so get into IAS. No matter how good you are, that's the numbers. So make an effort if you're really serious about it. But for heaven's sake, do not think that's the be-all and end-all. Don't exaggerate its importance. There's so much we can do to transform the lives of those around us, to transform society, to make the world a better place, to find a recognition for yourself, for your talents, for your abilities, to make an impact on the fellow human beings. In fact, wealth is not created in government. Wealth is created here. Almost everything, anything you see in this hall, on your body, or in your rooms, in your classrooms, there's not one thing produced by the government. From this microphone, to this piece of paper, to this lectern, to this lamppost, to the chairs we sit on, to the pen I have in the pocket, or the mobile I have in my pocket. Not one of these is produced by the government. Jobs are created where wealth is created. Wealth is production of goods and services that matter to people, to fulfill the real needs. Have a practical approach. No other society has this lust for public office like India. Either elected or appointed. Of course, fine people, if they really are passionate, should join public service. But give it a shot. Don't make it the life's only mission. It's just an opportunity at best. And if it doesn't work out, no harm. Move on with life. You can do a lot better in making the world better. Finally, I have two requests of you. One, I already mentioned directly, indirectly. There are millions upon millions in this country who do not have the opportunity that you have. Most of our education is bogus. Even in 8th grade or 9th grade, most kids don't have elementary foundational skills. At the age of 17 or 18 in Telangana, 60% of the kids at the age of 17 or 18 cannot calculate how many hours they slept last night. Real truth. I'm not trying to depress you. If you do not confront reality, you cannot conquer it. You cannot wish away reality. 17, 18-year-old kids. 80 to 90% cannot calculate discount. 17 to 18, in the year 2026. Be a part of the solution unless everybody gets an opportunity. Everybody gets a chance to move upward. Everybody gets a chance to fulfill some of their ambitions. Opportunity for vertical mobility. The society cannot be stable. It will be politically unstable, economically unproductive, and socially driven by strife and violence and hatred. We need to do it for our sake. And finally, we are the world's most remarkable nation, unlike any other nation, the most unlikely nation. The phenomenal diversity of caste, region, religion, language. Unbelievable. Countries with two languages are not able to flourish. Pakistan broke up in 25 years because they could not accommodate Bengali and Punjabi. Sri Lanka faced 30 years of strife and bloodshed and violence because two languages, Sinhala and Tamil, they could not come together. Even a very rich and civilized country like Belgium, which is home to the European Union's sort of capital, they're not able to accommodate two languages. The Dutch-speaking Flemish people and the French-speaking people, they're always at loggerheads, governments. It takes months to form even a government. We have 22 officially recognized languages in the Constitution of India. We have hundreds of dialects, scripts, cultures. Incredible. Yes, of course we have problems. Of course we have challenges. Of course there's much to improve. It's a work in progress. There's no perfection, but we are a remarkable nation. Celebrate that, even as we recognize the problems. Enjoy it and preserve it. 2,600 years ago, the Jewish people first came to India. Since then, without any violence or persecution, they were able to practice their faith in this country. 2,000 years ago, a disciple of Jesus, one of the apostles, St. Thomas, landed on the Indian coast within years after Jesus' crucifixion. Since then, Christianity has been here practicing their faith peacefully, non-violently, without any obstruction. Within years after the flight of Prophet Muhammad from Mecca to Medina, that's how the Islamic calendar starts. The Islamic Arab merchants came to the west coast of India. Since then, they've been practicing their faith without any obstruction or violence. If there's one saying that is relevant to our sense of unity, is Ekam Sat, Vipra Bahudha Vadanti. Truth is only one. The principle talked about Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara. Ekam Sat, truth is only one. Wise people search for it in different ways. There is no civilization where an atheist like Charvaka or a dissident like the Buddha or Mahavir, in whose name this college was founded initially, Vardhaman, they were treated equally as saints. If you do not preserve that heritage, that capacity to absorb things, search for truth, recognize that these bring strength to us, and yet we are one as a people, then we cannot prevail as a nation. We are an unbelievably great nation in many ways. We have every reason to be proud of our culture and civilization. Read William Dalrymple's book, The Golden Road, or any other literature. But do not let the past blind you to the future. We build our future on the foundations of our culture, civilization, and the past, but the strengths we rejoice, the weaknesses we overcome. Rejection of the past uncritically is a very foolish notion. Acceptance of every practice uncritically is a dangerous notion. Be proud of your culture, your civilization. Be optimistic, build a better future for this nation and all of humanity. We'll conclude with one saying of G.J. Holland. In his immortal poem, he said, "We need tall men and women, who live above the fog, mabulni ఛేదించి." Tall men and women who live above the fog in public duty and private thinking. We have private thinking, personal lives, we have public duty. In both, unless we rise above the fog and be the future that you want to see, we will not have fulfilled our potential. May you fulfill all your potential, have wonderful lives professionally and personally, and be a part of the good of humanity in the coming years and decades. Wish you all the very best.
Thank you, sir, for your invaluable insights, and thank you so much for instilling a lot of knowledge in our students. As we continue this memorable evening of celebration and accomplishments, it is now time for us to express our profound gratitude and admiration to the distinguished dignitaries on the dais to kindly come forward and felicitate Dr. G. Satish Reddy, chief guest for today, with a memento of appreciation of our heartfelt respect, gratitude, and admiration. It is indeed a moment of immense pride and privilege to felicitate our esteemed chief guest, Dr. G. Satish Reddy Garu, whose unparalleled contributions to aerospace, science, defense technology, and national development continue to inspire generations of young minds across the nation. Thank you so much, sir, for your presence. I now request our distinguished guest of honor, Dr. Jayaprakash Narayana Garu, an eminent administrator, visionary reformer, and inspiring advocate of democratic governance and public service. Through his exemplary leadership, intellectual depth, and unwavering commitment to societal transformation, Dr. Jayaprakash Narayana Garu has become a beacon of integrity, ethical leadership, and responsible citizenship for generations of youth across the country. Thank you so much, sir, for gracing this occasion with your valuable presence. We are really honored with your presence. It is now time to acknowledge, celebrate exceptional merit, academic brilliance, and outstanding accomplishments of our students. May I now invite Dr. Rajendra Sindri, Dean of Academics, to kindly announce the recipients of the Excellence Awards and VST Awards as well. Vardhaman Scholarship Test Awards as well.
Good evening to our esteemed dignitaries, distinguished guests, faculty members, proud parents, and graduating students. It is my privilege to introduce one of the most cherished moments of this today's graduation ceremony, the Student Awards presentation. These awards celebrate the remarkable achievement of our graduates, individuals who have excelled in various categories: academic excellence, leadership, research, innovation, technical proficiency, co-curricular and extracurricular activities. To present these awards, it is my honor to invite the dignitaries on the dais, Sri G. Satish Reddy Garu, Jayaprakash Narayan Garu, Vijender Reddy sir, Upendra Reddy sir, Prabhakar Reddy sir, and J.V. Ravindra sir to join the presentation ceremony. A total of 10 awards are being presented today in recognition of the outstanding achievement of the students. First award category is Best Outgoing Student Award. It is presented to Ms. Karnakoti Nandini from Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. The Best Outgoing Student Award is a distinguished honor presented to a graduating student who exemplifies all-round excellence throughout their academic journey. The next award is Academic Excellence Award, G. Tanmay from ECE Department. The next award is Leadership Excellence Award, Mr. M. Uday Kiran from CSE. Best Student Innovator Award, Mr. T. Lohit Kumar, Department of ECE. Entrepreneurial Spirit Award, Mr. A. Rajkumar, CSE. Best Student Innovator Award, Lohit Kumar from ECE. Entrepreneurial Spirit Award, Mr. A. Rajkumar from CSE. Next, Best Student Researcher Award, Mr. K. Praveen from EEE. Best Student Researcher Award, Mr. K. Praveen from EEE. Tech Wizard Award, Mr. Mayur Rati from CSM. Outstanding Community Service Award, Mr. P. Rushikesh from Outstanding Community Service Award, P. Rushikesh from AIDS. Best Sportsperson and Sportsmanship Award, Mr. C.H. Abhiram from ECE. Best Contributor for Cultural Activities Award, Mr. B. Siddharth Reddy from Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Best Sportsperson and Sportsmanship Award, C.H. Abhiram from ECE. Best Contributor for Cultural Activities Award, Mr. B. Siddharth Reddy from AI and DS. The next category of awards is the Scholarship Awards. Vardhaman College of Engineering is providing scholarship awards every year through Vardhaman Scholarship Test. The award during this final year for this batch, Ms. T. Jahanavi from IT and Kondapalli Sarvesa Vadanasri from CSE. Vardhaman College of Engineering is providing scholarship every year for the merit students through VST. Jahnavi, in the final year, she secured this award, and Vadanasri from CSE.
Thank you, Rajendra sir. To honor the remarkable scholastic accomplishments of our graduating students, now I invite Dr. H. Venkateshwar Reddy Garu, Dean of Examinations and Evaluations, to announce academic distinctions and achievements.
Thank you, madam. Respected dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, a very good evening to one and all. I request all the dignitaries come on to the dais, please come forward and distribute the token of appreciation to our students and degree certificates. Starting with overall toppers of Bachelor of Technology 2022 batch at Vardhaman College of Engineering. The first position of the batch is backed by G. Tanmay bearing roll number 2288180181 of ECE department with a CGPA of 9.81. And the second position is bagged by M. Sreya, bearing roll number 2288180228 of EEE department with a CGPA of 9.76. And the third position is backed by two candidates. Sharada Rai, bearing roll number 22881805Q4 of CSC department, and B. Srikanth with roll number 2388580101 with a CGPA of 9.72. And next we'll move to the department numbers. Start with the civil engineering. First rank B. Srikanth, 2388180101. Second place K. Manoj Gaud with roll number 2388180105 with CGPA 9.68. Third position K. Kavya, civil engineering, 2388580104 with CGPA 9.52. Toppers from EEE department. First rank M. Sreya, 2288180228 with CGPA 9.76. Second position G. Shruti with roll number 2288180213 with a CGPA 9.51. Third position M. Yashwant Sagar, roll number 2388580212 and CGPA 9.46. Toppers of the mechanical engineering department. First rank P. Kartikeya with roll number 2388580320 with CGPA 9.52. Second rank G. Viresham, 2388580304 with CGPA 9.24. Third rank D. Prabhukumar, roll number 2388580302 with CGPA 9.2. Now we'll move to electronics and communication engineering. The toppers are first rank G. Tanmay, 2288180481 with CGPA 9.81. Second position S. Kirti, roll number 22881804BH, CGPA 9.55. Third rank from ECE P. Bhavani. 22881804C6. CGPA 9.5. Now next we'll move to Department of Computer Science and Engineering. First position, Sharada Rai, 2288180504. Now we'll move to the toppers of the information technology. First rank, J. Siri, 2288181221 with CGPA 9.57. Second place, A. Namashwita, 2288181206 with CGPA 9.56. Third ranks goes to G. Gayatri, 2288181215 with CGPA 9.52. Toppers from CSC AML. Rank 1, K. Asmita, 22881866G0 with CGPA 9.59. Second place, K. Srividya, roll number 22881866G1 with CGPA 9.4. Third rank. Now toppers from AML. First position, P. Ashmita, 2288187341 CGPA 9.68. Second rank, P. Akanksha Reddy, 2288187342 with CGPA 9.63. Third rank, K. Sai Srividya, roll number 2288187323 with CGPA 9.6. Now moving to the post-graduation category toppers of 2023 batch. First, Department of Management Studies. First rank, C. Rani, 2388180013 with CGPA 8.92. Second, A. Manisha, 2388180002 CGPA 8.84. Third rank, K. Kavya, 2388180031 CGPA 8.82. master in MBA. Kavya. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, HVR sir. Dear graduates, today represents a defining milestone in your academic and professional journey as you prepare to enter the large world beyond these halls. Let us collectively reaffirm our commitment to ethical conduct, professional integrity, social responsibility, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. I request all the graduate students to kindly rise for administration of graduation oath. May I respectfully invite our esteemed principal, Professor JVR Ravindra sir, to administer the oath. I request all the graduates to kindly rise for the oath-taking ceremony.
Do you solemnly and sincerely promise and declare that if admitted to the degree for which you have qualified, you will in your daily life and profession conduct yourself and become worthy members of the society? Do you solemnly and sincerely promise and declare that to the utmost of your opportunity and ability, you will use your powers for the promotion of true learning and in the service of your fellow men? Do you solemnly and sincerely promise that you will faithfully and diligently fulfill the duties of the profession to which you will eventually belong, and that you will, on all the occasions, maintain its purity and reputation? Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm sure all our engineers will abide by the promise. Thank you, sir, for your wonderful presence. We thank our guests for their presence. Thank you. Thank you so much. I request you to kindly occupy your seats. Now, thank you so much for being wonderful audience so far. And I think you continue to be the same. We now arrive at the most cherished and momentous segment of today's ceremony, the conferment of degrees upon graduates, graduate students. Graduates are requested to approach department-wise in the disciplined and dignified manner. Kindly maintain the decorum befitting this prestigious occasion while receiving your degrees. May I now request our dignitaries on the dais to initiate the degree ceremony. May I also invite the graduates to come forward and receive their degrees according to their departments. I request the civil students to kindly come forward. Civil students, I request the concerned HODs to join our principal, sir, while presenting the degrees to the students. As I have already informed you, please ensure that you come from this side and get down from the left side. Please come on to the dais from the right side and ensure you leave from the left side. Congratulations, graduating class. Civil followed by Triple E. Congratulations. Civil followed by Triple E. I request Dr. Karupaya sir, Triple E HOD, to kindly join the dignitaries while presenting the degrees to our students. Many congratulations. The most mischievous batch. Triple E. All mischievous, outstanding. Will be there. You'll get it. Get in the video link. Triple E followed by mechanical. Mechanical students. Mechanical students. Mechanical students on doubles. Many congratulations to all of you. Please be aware, followed by this, there is a group picture, batch wise. Please be informed there is a group picture. Once you collect your degrees, please get back to your place, designated place. Kindly get back to your designated place once you collect your degree. And please ensure that you don't go missing until you take a group picture with your batch. अभी है mechanical followed by EC. EC students, kindly come forward, and once you collect your degrees, please get back to your place. Please get back to your designated places. Girls, please get back to your designated places. kindly avoid commotion. Please do not assemble near the dais. Dear students, kindly get back to your designated places. EC students, kindly come forward. EC students, please come forward. And all those who have collected degrees, please be informed about the group picture. कोई भी भाव नहीं कर रहे इतना बोलने के बाद भाव नहीं कर रहे डिग्री लेके क्या है? వచ్చేసి అందుకే మీ వల్లే EC students on doubles. I request EC HOD. I request EC HOD and EC staff to kindly join for presentation of degrees for the EC batch. It's an assurance you all will get the pictures. Please avoid commotion. Please do not take any pictures. See, you're causing a hassle. You're causing hassle to others. Please. EC students followed by CSC. I request EC HOD and EC staff on the days to join the dignitaries for presentation of degrees to the students. Dear parents and students, kindly avoid clicking the pictures near the days. Please avoid clicking the pictures. There is a professional person to do the same. I request the students and parents not to click the photographs. After this, we will be having a group picture, batch wise. Please ensure you do not click pictures. ఓకే మీ దగ్గర ఉందా నేను ఎక్కడ కూర్చొని తెలీదు ఇక్కడ లేడు ఓకే పేరెంట్స్ ఫోటోగ్రాఫ్స్ తీయకండి స్టేజ్ దగ్గర ప్లీజ్ ఫోటోగ్రాఫ్స్ తీయొద్దు మీకు ఫోటోగ్రాఫ్స్ వస్తాయి ప్రొఫెషనల్ ఫోటోగ్రాఫర్ని పెట్టాము మీరు క్లిక్ చేస్తుంటే ఆ ఫోటోగ్రాఫర్ క్లిక్ చేస్తుంటే అబ్బాయి ఎక్కడో చూస్తాడు మీ ఇష్టం Those who have taken the degrees, please get back to your places. Avoid commotion near the dais. You will be causing hassle to those who are coming down the dais. Please. EC students. అక్కడ వాళ్ళు I'm telling ECE will be followed by CSE. CSE students, please ensure you come this way. Opt for these steps. CSE students, please opt for these steps. Stand here, and once we are done with ECE, you can just follow. This is to avoid confusion. All the CSE students, please come from this way. And those who have taken the degrees, please do not block the way. Students, please get back to your places, designated places. Parents, kindly have your dinner. EC students on doubles, EC students. Navya ma'am. ECE will be followed by CSE. Dear parents, kindly understand. Photographs తీయొద్దండి parents. Please occupy the designated places. Dinner is arranged. Those who haven't had dinner, please go and have your dinner, parents. I request CSE HOD and faculty on the days, dignitaries from CSE department to join principal sir for presentation of degrees for the CSE students. I request dignitaries on the days from CSE department and HODs to kindly join our principal for presentation of degrees to CSE students. CSE will be followed by IT. IT students, please be informed. CSE will be followed by IT. CSE will be followed by IT.
రిజైన్ కూడా చేసిన చెప్తాడు, తీసేసి అని చెప్తాడు. మన కాలేజీ హైయెస్ట్ ప్యాకేజ్ ఆఫ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ మళ్ళీ పర్సన్స్ బట్టి హెచ్ఓడి మారుతున్నారు క్యాంప్లో. అయితే హెచ్ఓడి సార్ ఇట్లా మాట్లాడుకుంటే వెళ్ళిపోతున్నారు.
Kindly note, two cars are wrongly parked. TGO 8AD 2663. TS07 JH 6504. The owners of these vehicles, please kindly park the vehicles in the right way. They are wrongly parked. These vehicles are blocking other vehicles. Other cars are being blocked because of wrong parking. TS07 JH 6504 Kia and TG08AD 2663 Suzuki. Maruti Suzuki. The owners of these cars are requested to kindly park your vehicle properly so that you can avoid commotion. It's difficult for other owners to take their cars. It's causing a hassle. Students, those who have assembled near the stays of the days, please give the students away, give away to the other students who are collecting their degrees. Kindly avoid commotion. Those who have collected the degrees, please do not block the way. Those who have already collected the degrees, please ensure that you leave the way free for the other students, those who are coming from the days. CSC will be followed by IT. CSC will be followed by IT. I request IT HOD Srinivas sir to kindly come forward and join principal. I request IT HOD Srinivas sir, Dr. Srinivas sir, to join principal for presenting degrees to IT students. Yeah, Vivek sir, Dr. Vivek Kulkarni, kindly join. Dr. Nikhila. Dr. Nikhila. Dr. Vivek Kulkarni, kindly join. So when I'm saying Vivek Kulkarni, he's not responding. I request Dr. Parvati madam to join the dignitaries for presenting the degrees to the students. You are leaving now. You are done with your degree. Promise also taken. IT will be followed by CSE AIML. CSE AIML. Please ensure that you come in the same line as IT students are coming. And those who are getting down the days, please ensure that you do not block the way. And parents, do not take the pictures. IT students, move ahead. IT will be followed by AIML. CSM. IT will be followed by CSM. I request Dr. Aruna ma'am to join the dignitaries on the days for presentation of degrees to the students of IT. Parents, please do not click the pictures. You will receive your pictures. A professional photographer is engaged for the same. Kindly understand and avoid commotion near the stage. Please do not cause a hassle to the students who are coming down. Dear students, be informed department wise. Pictures will be taken after this. Department wise group pictures will be taken after this. If you don't want to miss out that, please ensure that you don't go missing from this place. Those who have collected your degrees, please have your dinner. Department wise group photographs will be taken after this. In the meantime, you may have your dinner and come back. Do not go missing from the auditorium without taking your pictures. It's a memoir. IT will be followed by CSM. I request the parents and students who are causing commotion and there's a lot of hassle. Those who have collected degrees, please do not block the way. Let the others move quickly. You're causing a hassle to the swift movement. Those who are assembling near the dais, kindly understand.
Announce one of the students of this batch left the spectacles of his class. IT. All of which I claim IT.
IT student, one of the IT student, girl student has forgotten her glasses, spectacles. IT student, you will be charged for it. Come. Because it's the last day, you'll have to pay for it. All those who are standing near the dais are causing discomfort. There is an interruption.
Photographer is there.
Who is that? Parents, kindly occupy the seats. Those who haven't had your dinner, please go and have your dinner. IT only. Those who have collected degrees, kindly leave the way. Guys, IT will be followed by CSM. I request Dr. Jabbar sir to join our principal. Kishore, Dr. Kishore sir, chemistry HOD, and Dr. Santosh sir to kindly join our principal for presentation of degrees to CSC AIML students, CSM students. Thank you, Parvati ma'am. Jabbar sir, Kishore sir, and Dr. Santosh Reddy. Thank you, Nikhila madam. AIML will be followed by AIDS. CSM will be followed by AIDS and AIDS will be followed by AIML. MBA students be informed and be ready. PG will be followed by UG. MBA students, if you're not around, please keep your friends informed to gather and be ready. Thank you so much. Congratulations to the graduating class. I request the students and parents, those who have assembled near the podium, near the dais, please leave a hassle-free way for the students to move smoothly. Kindly maintain the decorum befitting this prestigious occasion while receiving your degrees. And those who have received your degrees also.
नाम अब्दुल मुफीद रखे उर्फ मेरे छोड़ो
Kavita ma'am, thank you. CSM will be followed by AIDS. आपको ज्वाइन करना Only the topic. Thank you. Make my phone share and AIDS followed by AAML.
ఆర్డర్ ఫోటో సెషన్స్ ఆర్డర్ అంకల్ అమ్మ అక్క మరి ఫాతిమా మేడం సరే నాకు ఆర్డర్ చెప్పండి నేను చెప్తాను కదా కోడ్ తెలుసు కదా చెప్పండి
ఇప్పుడు MBA MTech
I request all civil engineering students to come forward. Get ready for photo shoot, group photo. All civil students, get ready. Civil engineering students. After MBA, MTech, photo shoot. Once we are done with this certificate distribution, Civil photo shoot shall start in exactly 4 minutes now. All civil engineering students, please come forward. Followed by triply. Photo shoot, group photo shoot shall go in this order. We'll start with civil, then triply, followed by mechanical. Then comes EC, followed by CSC, information technology, CSCML, AIDS, AIML, and then finally we are going to close with MBA and MTech. No, what we'll do is MBA and MTech, please stay back. We will have your photo shoot immediately. After MBA photo shoot, then we'll start with civil. MBA, do not go out. We'll go with your batch. MBA kahan hai? AML. MBA students, get ready. Come forward. Now, it is not only about certificate collection, it is also about photo shoot for you. So come accordingly. Come prepared accordingly. Let me repeat the order for photo, group photo. After MBA, we'll go with civil, triply, mechanical, ECE, CSC, IT, CSCML, AIDS, AIML. MBA certificate distribution is on, followed by MTech. I would request MBA and MTech students to stay back for photo shoot, group photo.
MBA students, be ready. After AIML. దీపం నడుస్తుంది. కూర్చునే వస్తా అది ఏమంటారు సార్ పక్కకే ఉంది సార్ సిఎస్సి వాళ్ళు MBA guys, start moving. MBA. AIML ఇక్కడ అయిపోయింది. MBA జాయిన్ అవుతున్నారు. MBA and MTech students, please stay back. Immediately after your certificate, you will be having your group photograph. Don't leave the premises. All right? Premises. I request MBA HOD sir to join. That's mechanical MTech. Followed by MBA. ఇక్కడే ఉండరు నాన్న వెళ్ళకండి ఇమీడియట్ గా ఫోటో తీసుకొని తర్వాత వెళ్ళాలి MBA student, don't leave the premises. You'll be having a group photograph immediately after your certificate. Congratulations. With all the very best. ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళకన్నా ఇక్కడే ఉండు. గుర్తుపట్టడానికి పెట్టచ్చు నేను షాక్ ప్రౌడ్ మూమెంట్ ఫర్ దెమ్ MBA followed by CSE MTech. MTech వాళ్ళు కొంచెం గ్యాప్ ఇవ్వన్నారు సో దట్ మీ హెచ్ఓడి జాయిన్ అవుతారు ఎక్కడున్నా సిఎస్సి హెచ్ఓడి MTech సిఎస్సి మీరు జాయిన్ అవ్వండి MTech CSE. I request MTech CSE HOD to join. And after MTech, group photograph of MBA and MTech, followed by civil, followed by triple E, mechanical, ECE, CSE, IT, CSM, AIDS, and AIML. The photograph, the sequence is as per it. Civil, followed by triple E, followed by mechanical, followed by ECE, followed by IT, then CSM, AIDS, and AIML. MBA వాళ్ళ ఫోటోగ్రాఫ్ అన్నారు కదా. They are staying. పైకి The remaining MTech students, please join. Civil, I request the civil HOD to join. Wow, wait कर रहने दो. All the MTech students, please join for the certificate. MTech as congratulations. Hearty congratulations to the senior most MTech student. Guys, after this certificate distribution, we'll pause for a national anthem followed by photograph session. For closing.
అనౌన్స్ చేయండి మేడం కులకర్ణి సార్ కులకర్ణి సార్ గారు అనౌన్స్ చేయండి
उनको close करना. I request Principal Sir to close the ceremony officially.
Yeah, thank you very much. I now officially declare that 24th graduation day is closed. Thank you.
I request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे